The Texas State Bar warns of data breach after INC ransomware claims attack. So this is also from a few days ago. If you're in Texas, this is not good. The State Bar of Texas is warning it suffered a data breach after the INC ransomware gang claimed to have breached the organization and began leaking samples of stolen data. The State Bar of Texas is the second largest bar association in the United States with over 100,000 licensed attorneys. It regulates the legal profession in Texas by overseeing licensing, continuing legal education, ethical compliance, and disciplinary actions. So they discovered that there was a breach between January 28th and February 9th, but they only knew about it on the 12th of February. So there were at least a few days where people had access, whomever had access to all the data. They got all kinds of data, and there were some samples. In the samples, legal case documents. Now, this isn't good. And there are all kinds of ways that this isn't good. I just want you to picture what you could do with legal proceeding, like court document information, for all kinds of scenarios, because all kinds of things would come across the State Bar's desk. And then what kind of damage you could cause with that kind of information. This is pretty invaluable information. So far, State Bar of Texas would not respond to requests for further information. They offered data breach notification services and identity theft monitoring for free to people who were affected by this until the middle of this year. I don't know. Sure. Okay, I guess. And then they recommended activating a credit freeze or placing a fraud alert on their credit files to mitigate the risks that stem from the exposure. So we don't really know all the details of like what exactly got exposed in this, but I would imagine that somebody's sitting on a pretty penny's worth of court documents of all kinds. And sometimes the damage from this kind of stuff takes years to play out. So we'll see.